What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're going to be talking about next week's events, which feels like it is the first time in legitimately like 4 or 5 months where we have a heroic scroll event that doesn't have any bonus events tied to it whatsoever. Now, if you guys watched earlier today's video, you'll know that the next Transcendence hero will most likely be the brand new Holmes Young. It sounds like it's confirmed 100%. So now we have a really interesting scenario. Do you ever summon on an event that is not when a Transcendence hero comes out? Because then we also have to figure out, is the next event in March going to be another prey event like we had in January, where you could pick the hero you summon for, and then you also got bonus rewards for the new Transcendence hero? We gotta see. I'm really hoping they push it to 3 months out. And maybe next month we just get a generic hero. But I do feel like this is the first time in a long time I've been able to say this. But just idle. Just save up your scrolls. Especially for the free-to-play players out there. There's no way you're going to be able to complete all these events. Save up. This is your time to save up. Probably until closer to Anniversary. Because the next huge summoning event should be coming at Anniversary, which is usually the first, second, or third week of June. They tend to put it closer to the beginning of that month. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one right here. Let's jump right into it and talk about next week's events. Okay, so as far as next week's actual events go, in the event preview, of course, we're going to be getting that 4-star gear for the big hero lottery. Whenever you summon the brand new hero out, you'll also be getting the summoning prizes, which are, of course, the main hero, which is Holmes Young. We don't know who the secondary hero is. Doesn't really matter. There's no bonus events, so there's no bonus loot potentially getting from it. Simple as that. Now, the hero exchange is an interesting one. We have Tix and we have Morax. Tix is pretty useful even as a 5-star, as you guys have seen on this free-to-play account. Quite often, it is very nice to have. Morax, I mean, if you need to get C-Lane 20 done in Abyss, Morax is one of those answers. Is it really worth going after with your Soul Stones? Probably not. I would probably hard pass on him, but Tix is definitely worth going for. And of course, we have the Palace of Eternity, Palace and Crystal. No special events. This is like, let me see. We had Chinese New Year last month in January. We had Christmas in December. Black Friday and Thanksgiving happened on a heroic scroll event in November. October, I think we actually had the Halloween event, which was a summoning event in October. What was August? Did we actually, or September? I think September was actually a free month for once for an heroic scroll event. It kind of sucks when they all line up on big holidays, but for once we have something that does not line up whatsoever. So what does that mean? Because the average player probably has a couple hundred scrolls saved up. I just did my scrolls during the we did the Christmas event. Of course, we spent all of our scrolls, almost 500 on the Christmas event, and then we spent, I believe, like 50 in January. So overall, your acquisition rate of heroic scrolls is a lot faster nowadays. About, I would say, almost 2 months exactly, we've saved up about 600 scrolls total. That is pretty crazy fast. I mean, you guys remember the old days? It would take half a year to a year free to play to save up enough scrolls. But now we're getting scrolls in so many places. We're getting them, of course, from your Celestial Island adventures. You can get loot there. You also get them as a potential from your hits here, because as you know, it's a chance to get them from here. You get a lot more. At least I have felt like we've gotten a lot more from doing our dailies and everything here, there are individual quests and everything. It just seems like everywhere we're getting more heroic scrolls. I think even in the new like Star Expedition, there's chances to get them. I mean, when you clear Guild Sediment, you can get a decent amount of them. There's a lot of ways nowadays I feel like you get them. Plus, they seem to be giving them out much more readily, and we get 2 to 3 CD keys a month, giving us another like 20 to 30 heroic scrolls, which doesn't sound like a lot, but adds up very, very fast. You have that 3-4 months in a row. That's an extra 100 to 150 heroic scrolls you're probably getting, depending on those CD keys and depending on how those events actually are. So, I mean, not too bad. At this rate, it's going to take us, what? Probably another 3 months to hit that number. Actually, no. Yeah, about 3 months, I'd say, to get about 1,800 scrolls. That's not too bad because that's just under a year. Ooh, I just realized we had something else on the free-to-play account. That'll be nice. But yeah, heroic scrolls are coming at a much faster rate. So what do? The average player should be saving. Now, what happens if an event pops up between now and anniversary? Do you use your scrolls or do you save them? Well, you have to justify that, and I'll try to help you guys make that decision every time a big event comes out with a big breakdown video of what you can get from it. Essentially, what a free-to-play account needs to be going for is ways to get pay-to-win artifacts, because that is going to be one of the hardest things to acquire on your account. You only can get them for 400 of these feathers, which come very slowly, although not that bad, because this is like, again, this is like 2 months of gameplay, right? Yeah, 2 months of gameplay, and we already almost have a pay-to-win artifact from relics. You got to decide if you can afford to. So if you have an event that comes along before anniversary that's like, well, for 3 loops and not 4 loops, you can get a pay-to-win artifact chest or something like that. I would highly suggest you guys go in on that. If you feel like it's not a guaranteed one, kind of like our last event where it was a RNG fest with the Valentine's Day event, you might want to stay away from it as a free-to-play player. Again, you just want to try to get as much progress as possible. You can tell on my account here, like, we have had bad luck when it comes to pay-to-win artifact events. We haven't snagged a single one. We could have actually had up to 3 of them right now. We have a 0 of them now, so it does feel bad when that happens. Granted, you get other bonuses like getting more progression on your heroes, but at the end of the day, it gets to a point where progression on heroes only matters so much, and you start needing to need those artifacts. It's the number one thing to get. Honestly, going for something like a crown or something like that is like one of the safest bets you can go for. Even if we're just looking at these down here, I mean, harp's nice and all, melodic string, it's not going to help you that much. Snow heart's definitely not going to help your account out. Rui, again, not really going to help your account out unless you already have your demon bells and you're ready to go with your 3rd transcendence hero, Jara. If you're not, stay away from it. Crown, just such a versatile artifact to go for. So if you can get a crown in one of these events coming up, maybe a demon bell, maybe a punisher staff. They're kind of considered more the lower tier artifacts nowadays, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, it's just better to save up, see how many scrolls you can keep saving, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm really interested to hear your guys' opinions. Let me know in the comments down below if you think we're going to get some sort of event where, or event rotation where we get a new hero 1 month and then a transcendence hero the next month with a prey event like we had in January. Or if you think we're going to have like a new hero, new hero, transcendence, new hero, transcendence. I wouldn't mind that instead of new hero, and transcendence same month. I think it would be nice to have a prey event every 3 months. That way it kind of gives you guys a little relief or a way to catch up on heroes that you might have missed on. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time.